In the heart of India, there is an animal that people call sacred. She walks slowly through busy streets and quiet fields. Her eyes are soft. Her spirit is calm. For thousands of years, she has been a symbol of love, peace, and life. This is her story, the story of the sacred cow. A story about kindness, balance, and the connection between people and nature. Hello, dear listener. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for sharing this peaceful moment. Chapter 1. The Gentle Animal. India is a very big country. It is full of colors, sounds, and life. There are cities with cars, markets, and people everywhere. There are also quiet villages with fields, trees, and rivers. But no matter where you go, you can often see one special animal, the cow. In India, cows walk freely on the roads. They walk slowly, calmly, without fear. Sometimes they stop traffic. Cars and buses wait. Nobody gets angry. People smile. Some even give food to the cows. Why? Because in India, the cow is not only an animal. She is a symbol. She is a part of culture, religion, and love. Many people call her Mother Cow. In Hindi, they say Gau Mata. It means the same, Mother Cow. The cow is special because she gives so much and takes so little. She gives milk every day. From milk, people make yogurt, butter, ghee, and cheese. In many Indian homes, milk is a part of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When people drink milk, they often say, "Thank you, Mother Cow." In villages, cows help in many other ways. Farmers use cow dung as fertilizer for plants. It helps the soil stay healthy. Dry cow dung is also used as fuel for fire. It helps people cook food and keep warm. So, the cow gives food, warmth, and energy. That is why she is seen as a giver, a mother to all. When you look at a cow, she looks calm and peaceful. Her big eyes are soft. She moves slowly. She eats grass and stays quiet. She never attacks anyone. That calm nature makes people feel peace too. It reminds them of kindness, patience, and care. In many Indian temples, you can see pictures or statues of gods standing near cows. The most famous is Lord Krishna. He is one of the most loved gods in Hinduism. In many stories, Krishna plays a flute and walks with cows in green fields. He takes care of them, feeds them, and protects them. People say that Krishna's love for cows is like a mother's love for her children. Because of these stories, many people in India see cows as sacred, holy, and pure. To hurt a cow is seen as a very bad thing. To help a cow is seen as good karma, a way to get blessings in life. When foreigners visit India, they are often surprised. They ask, why are cows walking in the street? Why does no one stop them? But for Indian people, it feels normal. For them, the cow is a part of everyday life. They believe that the cow brings peace and balance. In the early morning, you can sometimes see people giving food to cows before they eat themselves. It can be grass, fruit peels, or bread. Some people even touch the cow gently and say a small prayer. They believe it brings happiness to the family. In small towns, there are also places called gaushalas. A gaushala is a safe home for cows. Old cows, sick cows, and cows with no owner live there. People come to feed them and care for them. Many volunteers work in gaushalas because they believe it is a good and peaceful thing to do. India has many festivals, and cows are often part of them. During the festival of Pongal in South India, people decorate cows with flowers and colorful paint. They wash them, feed them sweet food, and thank them for their help. It is a beautiful moment, full of love and music. Children laugh, families take pictures, and cows look calm and happy. In the northern part of India, Cows are also important during Govardhan Puja, a festival that celebrates Lord Krishna. People make a small mountain of food and pray to thank nature, the earth, and the cows. They believe the cow is part of that same nature, kind, patient, and full of life. The cow is also a symbol of nonviolence. In Sanskrit, there is a word, ahimsa. It means not hurting any living being. This idea is very important in Indian culture and religion. The cow is a perfect symbol of ahimsa because she never hurts anyone. She lives simply and gives so much. Respecting the cow is also a way to respect peace and life. In the modern world, India is changing fast. Cities are growing and technology is everywhere. But even with all these changes, the respect for the cow stays strong. You can still see people feeding cows on busy streets. You can still see pictures of cows in homes, shops, and temples. It is a tradition that connects the old and the new India together. Some people from other countries may not understand this. They may think it is strange. But for Indians, it is a simple truth. The cow is part of the family. When you listen to the bells of a cow walking slowly through the village, or see the sun shining on her back in the morning, you can feel why she is loved. She moves without fear. She looks calm and kind. And in that moment, you understand. The cow is sacred because she reminds people to be gentle. Gentle with animals, gentle with nature, and gentle with each other. Now, I have a question for you. Which animal is special in your culture? India has the cow. Thailand has the elephant. Australia has the koala. What about your country? Share in the comments. Chapter 2. The Cow in Indian Religion. Religion is an important part of life in India. Most people follow Hinduism, and in this religion, the cow is a very holy animal. She is a symbol of life, of the earth, and of motherhood. People say she gives everything and asks for nothing. That is why many call her Mother Cow, Gaumata. In Hindu stories, there is a sacred cow called Kamadhenu. Her name means the cow who gives all wishes. She lives in heaven and gives food, love, and peace. Temples often show her as a white cow with wings. People offer flowers to thank her for her gifts. Kamadhenu reminds everyone that the earth gives to all. The god Krishna loved cows deeply. As a boy, he played his flute and walked with them in green fields. The cows followed his music and felt calm. Stories tell how he protected them from storms and danger. Because of this, Krishna is called Gopala, protector of cows. To love and protect cows is to follow his peaceful way. Milk and butter from the cow are used in puja, the daily temple prayer. People pour milk on statues of gods to show respect. They light lamps with ghee, purified butter. The soft flame of ghee means truth and knowledge. It fills homes with light and peace. Even cow dung is used to clean temple floors or make sacred fires. Everything from the cow is seen as pure and natural. Hindu tradition speaks about 5 gifts: milk, yogurt, ghee, dung, and urine. Each is believed to have healing power. In the past, these were used to bless homes and people. The idea is simple: to thank the cow for all that she gives. She connects humans with nature and reminds them to live in balance. Many Indian families begin the day by feeding a cow. It may be a banana or a piece of bread. This small act, called Go Seva, shows gratitude. People believe that helping a cow brings blessings, peace, and health. During weddings or new beginnings, a cow's presence brings good energy. The cow is also a sign of non-violence, ahimsa. She hurts no one and lives quietly. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi said, "The cow is a poem of mercy." Protecting her means protecting all life. In her calm eyes, people see kindness, not fear. Her power is gentle. She teaches that true strength comes from love and patience. To bow before a cow is not worship of an animal. It is respect for what she represents: peace, giving, and life itself. When people honor the cow, they remember to live kindly and without harm. Her quiet presence fills hearts with calm. The cow in Indian religion teaches a simple truth: all life is sacred. She is a gentle teacher of love and harmony. When people care for her, they also care for the earth. And in that peaceful care, they find the spirit of India. In modern Indian cities, cows still walk freely on busy streets. They're like a living link between past and present. Does your city or country have any old tradition that still exists in modern life? Something that surprises foreigners? Share below. Chapter 3. The Cow in Indian History. The cow has been part of Indian life for thousands of years. From the oldest villages to the biggest cities, she has always been close to people. History in India is not only about kings and wars. It is also about how people lived with nature, and the cow was always in that story. In the Indus Valley civilization, more than 4,000 years ago, people painted cows on pots and walls. Archaeologists found small statues of cows made from clay. These show that cows were already respected in daily life. They gave milk, helped to grow food, and worked in the fields. In the Vedic period, the cow became even more important. Old Sanskrit texts called the Vedas speak about cows with great love. One prayer says, "May the cow bring us peace and strength." The Vedas call the cow Agnya, which means not to be killed. This shows that even long ago, people saw her as sacred. For Indian farmers, the cow was the center of life. She gave milk to drink and butter to cook. Her dung was used to make fuel for fire and fertilizer for soil. With the help of bulls, farmers plowed their land and grew food. When a farmer looked at his cows, he saw his future. If his cows were healthy, his family had food and income. The cow became a symbol of wealth, not money, but natural wealth. To have cows was to have life. Even the great kings of India honored cows. Ancient texts tell stories of kings who gave thousands of cows to temples and to poor people. It was a way to show kindness and faith. Kings believed that giving a cow was one of the best gifts a person could offer. In old temples, you can still see stone carvings of cows beside gods. These carvings tell people to live in peace with nature. The cow stood next to gods like Shiva, Vishnu, and Krishna, not as a servant, but as a friend of the divine. Long ago, Indian teachers wrote books about how people should live. One of them was Manu, who wrote Manu Smriti. He said the cow must be protected because she gives life to all. Hurting a cow was seen as a serious sin. People believed that protecting cows brings good karma and happiness. These ideas shaped Indian society for centuries. Respect for the cow became part of daily behavior, not just in religion, but in law and culture too. In later times, Indian leaders used the cow as a symbol of peace and unity. During the freedom movement, people remembered the cow as part of India's identity. She became a gentle sign of love for the land and its people. When Mahatma Gandhi spoke about the cow, he said she represents all that lives and breathes. For him, cow protection was not only about animals, it was about learning to live without violence. He believed that a nation that respects its cows will also respect its people. Even in modern times, cows are still part of village life. In the early morning, farmers feed their cows before breakfast. Children help to bring grass or water. Many homes have a small shelter near the house for their cows. People believe that the sound of a cow's bell brings good luck. In many villages, when a cow gives birth, it is a happy day. Families light lamps and offer prayers. They see the calf as a new blessing for the home. This connection has continued for thousands of years, a living link between past and present. Today, India is changing fast. Cities grow, and technology moves forward every day. But even in the busy city streets, you can still see cows walking slowly. They remind people to slow down and live peacefully. Some people take care of old or sick cows in shelters called gaushalas. These shelters are built by communities or temples to give food and safety to cows. Volunteers come to feed them and clean their space. It is seen as an act of kindness and respect. From ancient temples to modern towns, the cow has stayed in the heart of Indian culture. She connects the old world and the new. She reminds people that progress is good, but compassion is greater. When someone gives food to a cow, it is not only an old custom. It is a quiet message. May all beings live in peace. The history of the cow in India is a story of respect and harmony. From the first farmers to today's cities, she has given milk, strength, and calmness. She teaches that life is not only about taking, it is also about giving and caring. The cow's journey through Indian history is the story of the people themselves, a story of faith, love, and the simple power of kindness. Gandhi said, "A nation that respects its cows will also respect its people." Do you agree with this idea? Can kindness to animals teach us to be kind to each other? Chapter 4. The Cow in Indian Villages. In Indian villages, life moves slowly and peacefully. Every morning, when the sun rises and the birds start to sing, you can hear the gentle sound of cows. Their bells ring softly as they walk through the streets. For many families, the day begins with the cow. Before breakfast, farmers go to their cow shed. They clean the place and give the cows water and fresh grass. The cows know their owners well. They move their tails, make a low sound, and wait for food. Children often help. They bring buckets of water or small bundles of hay. After feeding, people sit quietly near the cows. Some touch the cow's head and say a short prayer. They thank her for her milk and her calm spirit. This moment is peaceful. A short break before a busy day in the fields. In most Indian villages, a cow is not only an animal. She is part of the family. People talk to her, clean her, and decorate her during festivals. When a cow is sick, the whole family worries. When she gives birth, everyone celebrates. The first milk from a new mother cow is offered to God. People believe it brings good luck and new beginnings. Sometimes, children grow up calling the family cow Auntie Cow. They play near her and feel safe beside her calm body. Cows help village life in many ways. Their milk is used to make tea, yogurt, butter, and sweets. Cow dung is dried in the sun and used as fuel for cooking. It is also mixed with soil to make the floor of houses smooth and cool. Farmers use bulls, the male cows, to plow their fields and carry heavy loads. Nothing from the cow is wasted. She gives food, energy, and even protection. Her presence keeps insects away and makes the home feel warm and alive. If you walk through an Indian village, you will often see cows walking slowly in the street. Some stop near small shops, waiting for fruit or bread. Shopkeepers sometimes feed them a banana or some rice. Nobody feels disturbed. The cow belongs there. At the river, you can see cows drinking water. Children splash nearby, and birds fly above. This calm scene is part of village life every day. It shows harmony between humans and animals, living together without fear or hurry. During special festivals, cows are decorated with flowers and colored powders. People paint their horns, put bells around their necks, and say prayers. One festival called Pongal in South India thanks cows for helping farmers. People feed them sweet rice and fruit. The cows walk proudly through the village, shining in the sun. In other regions, cows are part of the Govardhan Puja, a festival that remembers Lord Krishna's love for cows. Villagers make small hills of cow dung, decorate them with flowers, and walk around them in prayer. It is both a celebration of nature and a message of gratitude. When the day ends and the sun goes down, cows return slowly from the fields. Their bells sound soft and rhythmic. Farmers welcome them home and give them food again. Children run to meet them with happy voices. The evening is quiet. Smoke rises from small houses where families cook dinner. A cow lies near her calf, chewing calmly. In this soft light, everything feels peaceful and complete. For village people, the cow teaches silent lessons. She works without asking for reward. She eats simple grass and gives milk, warmth, and love. Her calm eyes remind people to live simply and kindly. When life becomes difficult, villagers look at the cow and feel strong again. They see patience, trust, and peace in her quiet movements. She teaches that life is not about speed or competition, but about care and balance. The cow in Indian villages is not just a memory from the past. She is part of every day, part of every prayer, every meal, every festival. Her presence fills life with rhythm and meaning. In her calm steps and gentle eyes, people see the true heart of India, a heart that beats with kindness, patience, and gratitude. In Indian villages, children grow up calling the family cow Auntie Cow and play beside her. Did you grow up near any animals? A dog, a cat, chickens, a horse, or maybe cows too? Tell us about your childhood friend. What was their name? Chapter 5: The Cow in Modern Cities. India today is a mix of the old and the new. Big cities grow fast. There are cars, tall buildings, and bright lights. People hurry to work, shops are full, and traffic never stops. But in the middle of this busy world, you can still see something very calm. A cow walking slowly on the road. In many Indian cities, cows live freely. They walk through markets, rest near parks, or stand quietly beside temples. Drivers stop for them, and people move around them with care. Sometimes a cow lies in the shade near a bus stop, watching the noisy traffic with peaceful eyes. She does not rush. She does not fear. In a world that moves too fast, she reminds people to slow down. Many city people say that when they see a cow, they feel a moment of peace in their busy day. Even in cities full of glass towers, there are small temples on almost every street. Many of them have a cow statue or a real cow living nearby. Devotees bring flowers, bananas, or grass to feed her. They touch her forehead and whisper prayers. For them, the cow near the temple is not a stranger. She is a part of the holy place. Feeding her brings blessings and a feeling of connection to something pure and kind. Modern cities also have people who take care of street cows. They belong to charities or gaushalas, cow shelters. These shelters give food, water, and medical care to cows that are old, hurt, or lost. Volunteers collect vegetable peels from markets and feed them every morning. Some families even keep cows in small areas near their homes. They use the milk for their children and share the rest with neighbors. In this way, kindness continues even in crowded cities. It is strange and beautiful to see a cow walking between cars and shops. People with phones in their hands look up and smile for a second. The cow does not care about the noise or the lights. She moves slowly, one step at a time, calm and patient. For some, she is a problem, standing in the road. But for many, she is a symbol of India itself, ancient, gentle, and full of quiet strength. Her soft eyes seem to say, even in the middle of hurry, peace is possible. The cow in the city teaches a modern lesson, that peace does not depend on the place, but on the heart. You can live among buildings and still feel calm inside. You can hear noise, but choose silence in your mind. The cow shows this by simply being herself. Every time she walks across a busy road, she becomes a symbol of patience and balance. She reminds people that happiness is not speed or success, but harmony between life and nature. At night, the city lights shine bright. People hurry home, buses move fast, and markets close. But somewhere, a cow stands quietly under a street lamp. Her shadow is long, her eyes half closed. Someone stops and gives her a small piece of bread. For a moment, the noise fades. There is only kindness and stillness. It is a small, simple act, but it means a lot. Many people think that in modern times, old traditions will disappear. But in India, the cow still walks beside people's lives, in villages and cities, in temples and streets. She changes with the world, but her meaning stays the same. She is the link between technology and tradition, between noise and peace, between fast life and slow heart. In modern cities, the cow stands as a living memory of gentleness. She does not fight against the world around her. She simply lives with calm dignity. And when people stop for a moment to notice her, they remember something ancient and true, that peace is not far away. It is right there, walking slowly, in the middle of the road. The cow in the city teaches, peace does not depend on the place, but on the heart. Do you live in a busy, noisy city, or in a calm, quiet place? And more importantly, do you feel peaceful inside, busy outside, calm inside, quiet outside, calm inside, busy outside, stressed inside? Tell us your reality. Chapter 6. Krishna and the Cow Stories. In Indian stories, few figures are loved as much as Lord Krishna. He is the god of love, music, and joy. But before he became a great hero, he was a small village boy, and his best friends were cows. Krishna's childhood stories are full of peace, laughter, and magic. They take place in green fields near the river Yamuna. Every morning, Krishna and his friends took the cows to graze. He played his flute, and the soft music filled the air. People say that when Krishna played his flute, the world stopped to listen. Birds became quiet, the wind slowed down, and even the cows stood still, their ears turning to the sound. The melody of the flute was full of love and kindness. It made everyone forget their worries. The cows followed Krishna wherever he went, not because of fear, but because of love. For people in India, this story shows a deep truth. When you live with love, even animals understand your heart. One day, dark clouds covered the sky. A great storm came, sent by the angry god Indra. Rain poured down for days, and the people of Krishna's village were afraid. Their homes and fields were flooding, and the cows had nowhere to go. Krishna told everyone not to worry. He lifted a great hill called Govardhan with one hand, and everyone, people, children, and cows, stayed under it for 7 days. The rain could not touch them. When the storm stopped, Krishna put the hill back in its place. This story reminds people that love and faith can protect us in hard times. That's why Krishna is often called Govinda and Gopala, which mean friend and protector of cows. Krishna's life teaches that love should be free from fear. He never forced anyone to follow him. People and animals came to him naturally. His flute is a symbol of the human heart. When the heart is full of peace and kindness, its music can touch everyone around. In the same way, the cow gives without demand. She offers milk, calmness, and company. That is why Krishna and the cow are always shown together. They both represent pure giving and gentle power. The stories of Krishna's childhood take place in Gokul, a small, beautiful village near a river. Even today, people visit Gokul and say they can still feel his spirit. Every corner has songs, bells, and stories of Krishna with his cows. Old women tell children how Krishna used to run barefoot through the fields, playing with his friends and cows all day. They say his laughter sounded like music, and even the rivers smiled when he touched the water. Every year, millions of people celebrate Janmashtami, Krishna's birthday. In temples and homes, people sing songs about his childhood. They decorate statues of Krishna with flowers and jewelry. Some places even bring real cows to the temple to honor his love for them. Children dress as young Krishna, wearing blue paint and a yellow scarf. They hold small flutes and smile. The whole celebration is full of light, color, and laughter. In another festival called Govardhan Puja, people make small hills from cow dung and flowers to remember the day Krishna lifted the mountain. They pray for protection and good harvests. At first, the stories of Krishna and the cows may seem simple, just tales for children. But they carry deep meaning. The cow represents the earth and its kindness. Krishna represents divine love and protection. Together, they teach humans to live with compassion. When people feed cows, they remember Krishna's care. When they hear a flute, they remember his joy. These small acts keep the old wisdom alive, even in the modern world. Close your eyes and imagine the sound of a flute in a quiet valley. You can hear soft bells, gentle wind, and cows walking through green grass. This sound carries the feeling of Krishna, calm, loving, eternal. It tells us that peace is not found in noise or power, but in kindness and simple living. Just like Krishna's flute, your own heart can create peace if you fill it with love. The stories of Krishna and the cows are more than ancient tales. They are reminders that joy, care, and music can heal the world. Krishna's flute and the cow's gentle eyes teach people to live with open hearts. In every melody, in every quiet step of a cow, there is a whisper of the same truth, that love is the greatest power of all. What do you think is the most important lesson from Krishna's stories with the cows? Have you ever felt peace or happiness just by being around animals or in nature? Chapter 7. Non-Violence and Peace. One of the most beautiful ideas in Indian culture is ahimsa, the principle of non-violence. It means not to hurt any living being in body, mind, or heart. Ahimsa teaches love, patience, and respect for all life. The cow is the best example of this idea. She lives peacefully, gives more than she takes, and never harms anyone. Through her calm presence, she shows what real peace looks like. Ahimsa is not only about avoiding harm, it is also about creating kindness. It means helping others, forgiving, and showing care, even to those who are weak or different. In India, many people choose to be vegetarian because of ahimsa. They believe that eating without killing makes the heart pure. The cow, as a gentle being, reminds people of this value every day. When you see a cow walking slowly through the street, you can see ahimsa in action, calm, patient, and full of life. Mahatma Gandhi, one of the greatest leaders of India, spoke about ahimsa throughout his life. He said that real strength comes from peace, not from violence. For him, the cow was the perfect symbol of this idea. Gandhi said, "The cow is a poem of mercy. She represents all life that suffers quietly." He believed that protecting the cow means protecting all living beings, the poor, the weak, and the voiceless. By caring for the cow, people learn compassion for each other. For Gandhi, ahimsa was not just a word. It was a way to live, a way to change the world with love instead of hate. In Indian villages and cities, many people practice small acts of kindness every day. They feed birds on their windowsills, leave water for dogs in summer, and give food to cows in the morning. These small actions may look simple, but they create peace in the heart. When you care for others, your own life becomes calmer. You feel connected to the world around you. The cow helps people remember this connection. She does not speak, yet she teaches with her eyes, soft, deep, and full of forgiveness. Ahimsa is also about living in balance with nature. When people protect cows, they protect the soil, the grass, and the air too. Cows help farmers grow food in natural ways. Their dung makes the earth rich, and their calm presence keeps the rhythm of village life steady. In this way, ahimsa is not only a human idea, it is part of the whole earth. A quiet cooperation between people and animals. The cow stands in the center of this circle, as a reminder that peace starts with respect for life. Ahimsa begins inside each person. It means being gentle with your own thoughts, not being angry, and not wishing harm to anyone. When you see a cow standing still in the sunlight, you can feel this inner peace. She does not worry about tomorrow. She simply exists, quietly, in the moment. Her calm energy teaches people to slow down and breathe. Just watching her can make your heart softer. Even in today's world of technology and speed, the message of ahimsa is still powerful. More and more people around the world are learning about kindness to animals and the planet. Yoga, meditation, and vegetarian living all come from this same ancient idea. They help people find balance and live without harm. The cow remains a gentle guide in this modern search for peace. Her simple life reminds us that happiness does not come from power, but from harmony and care. The cow does not belong to one religion or one place. She belongs to everyone who values peace. Her image has crossed borders and touched hearts everywhere. In her calm, there is a message that all humans can understand, that love is stronger than fear, and kindness is greater than anger. When people feed or protect a cow, they are not just helping an animal. They are practicing ahimsa, the art of peace through gentle action. Nonviolence is not only about silence or softness, it is about courage, the courage to live with love in a world of noise. The cow shows us this courage every day. She walks slowly through life, never harming, never demanding, yet always giving. In her calm steps, there is the sound of peace, the quiet truth that all life is connected, and that true strength comes from kindness. How do you understand nonviolence and peace in your own life? Can you share a moment when you chose kindness or gentle action instead of anger or harm? Your experience might inspire someone else. Chapter 8. Cow Protection Today. In the past, cows lived freely in green fields and small villages. People cared for them as part of daily life. Today, the world has changed. Cities are bigger, and farms are smaller. But even in this modern time, the love for cows is still alive. Across India, and even in other countries, many people work to protect cows and give them safe homes. This care is not only about animals, it is about keeping the spirit of peace and kindness alive. A gaushala is a special shelter for cows. The word comes from Sanskrit. Gau means cow, and shala means home. Gaushalas are peaceful places where old, sick, or lost cows can live safely. Volunteers and workers feed them, clean them, and give them medicine. Every morning, cows walk slowly to the field, and in the evening, they return to rest under trees. Visitors often come to gaushalas to feed cows with fruits, vegetables, or grass. Some people bring their children to learn kindness and respect for animals. The air in these shelters feels calm, full of soft sounds, bells, and gentle voices. In big cities, it is harder for cows to find space and food. That's why groups of people work together to help them. They collect leftover vegetables from markets, build small water points on the streets, and drive rescue vans to help injured cows. Many of these people are not rich, but they give their time with love. For them, every act of kindness is a prayer. They believe that serving a cow is the same as serving life itself. On social media, some groups share pictures and stories to inspire others to care for street animals too. In this way, tradition meets technology. The old value of compassion finds a new home online. Caring for cows also helps nature. Their dung is used to make natural fertilizer for farming. Some people even make paper, floor tiles, and energy from it. Nothing is wasted. By using natural products from cows, villages stay clean and farmers protect the soil. This way of living is friendly to the earth and connects modern people back to the rhythm of nature. The cow is not just a symbol of religion. She is a symbol of balance between humans and the planet. Of course, protecting cows today is not always easy. With growing cities and busy roads, many cows are left wandering without care. Some people forget the old values of kindness. That is why education is so important. Schools and communities now teach children why cows are sacred and how to treat them with respect. When children learn compassion early, they grow up to build a gentler world. The idea of protecting cows has also spread to other countries. In Europe, America, and Africa, there are farms and centers that care for rescued cows. Some belong to Indian communities, but many are run by people of all backgrounds. They all share one message, that animals deserve love and respect. In some places, cows are part of yoga retreats or meditation centers. People sit near them, listen to the sound of their breath, and feel peace inside. Not everyone can run a shelter or feed many cows, but even small acts make a difference. Offering food, giving water, or simply showing care keeps the light of compassion alive. When someone smiles at a cow walking by, it creates a quiet connection, a moment of understanding between two lives. This is how cow protection really begins, not from rules or fear, but from love in the heart. To protect the cow is to protect gentleness itself. It is a reminder that progress should never forget compassion. Machines, cities, and speed can change the world, but kindness must stay the same. Every cow that finds food, water, and safety is a small victory for peace. And every person who helps her keeps the ancient promise of ahimsa alive. Cow protection today is more than a tradition. It is a bridge between the past and the future. It shows that even in a modern, busy world, there is still space for peace and care. The cow continues to walk beside people, in fields, cities, and hearts. Her calm eyes remind us that the earth belongs to all living beings. Protecting her is not only an act of faith, but a gift of love to the world. How do you think we can protect animals, especially cows, in today's busy world? Have you ever seen or joined an act of kindness toward animals or nature? Chapter 9. The Cow in Art and Culture. In India, art and culture are full of colors, music, and stories. Every painting, song, or dance carries meaning and emotion. Among these, one figure appears again and again: the cow. She is not only an animal in art, she is a symbol of beauty, kindness, and life itself. From ancient temples to modern movies, the image of the cow continues to inspire peace and love. Thousands of years ago, artists carved cows into the walls of temples. In old stone reliefs, you can see cows standing near gods and goddesses. They are shown with calm eyes and soft faces, surrounded by flowers, birds, and rivers. Some carvings show Krishna playing his flute beside his cows. Others show mothers and children feeding them. These images remind people that caring for life is part of human happiness. In Indian art, every line and color has meaning. When an artist paints a cow, it is also a prayer, a message of peace. Traditional Indian paintings often use bright colors and gold. The cow is painted in white, yellow, or blue tones, showing purity and light. Her eyes are large and gentle, filled with calm love. Artists decorate her with bells and flowers. Sometimes, small calves stand beside her, looking up with trust. These pictures are not just beautiful. They tell stories of care, family, and faith. In homes across India, you can see paintings of cows on the walls. People believe they bring peace and good energy. The cow also lives in the sound of Indian music. There are songs that describe her morning walk, her soft eyes, and her place near Krishna. Village women sing while milking cows, their voices soft and full of love. In classical dance, some movements show the grace of cows. Dancers raise their hands like horns and move slowly, showing peace and beauty. Every gesture is a way of saying thanks to life. These songs and dances connect people to nature, reminding them of simple, gentle moments. Poets and writers often speak about the cow as a symbol of kindness and giving. In old Sanskrit texts, she is called Kamadhenu, the magical cow that gives everything people need. In modern poems, she represents motherhood and patience. Writers use her image to describe peace in the middle of noise or light in dark times. Even in children's books, stories about cows teach lessons of love and friendship. They help young readers understand compassion in a world that sometimes forgets it. Modern movies in India also show the cow as a quiet symbol of truth. In some films, she appears during important moments, when the main character learns kindness or forgiveness. New artists create digital art and sculptures to remind people that tradition still has meaning. Some paint cows in abstract colors, mixing old ideas with new styles. Even in big cities, art galleries display cow paintings as a way to connect people with their roots. The message is always the same: kindness never goes out of style. In Indian culture, the cow is called Gau Mata, the mother cow. This name shows deep respect. Like a mother, she gives milk and care without asking for anything. Her image in art often has a warm, golden glow, a symbol of unconditional love. People see her as part of the divine feminine, gentle but strong, quiet but full of life. When artists paint her, they also paint the love between humans and nature. Art is not only in temples or museums, it is also on the streets, in small villages, and on the walls of homes. People paint cows on doors, decorate them during festivals, and use their images in rangoli. colorful floor designs made from flowers and rice. These small works of art bring color and happiness to daily life. They turn simple moments into celebrations of beauty. Every time a child draws a cow at school, or someone hangs a picture of a cow in their house, the old tradition lives again. In Indian art and culture, the cow is not just a picture, she is a feeling. She carries love, care, and calm in every form. From music to painting, from stories to dance, her image shines like a gentle light. Art keeps her spirit alive, and through her, people remember the beauty of peace. When you see a cow in a painting or hear her in a song, you are not just seeing an animal. You are meeting the soul of kindness, the same kindness that connects all living things. Art can speak without words. It carries feeling, memory, and meaning. Which form of art, painting, music, dance, or story, helps you feel peace or kindness the most? What kind of art speaks to your heart, and why? Chapter 10. The Timeless Symbol. The story of the cow in India is not just about the past, it is also about the present and the future. For thousands of years, people have seen her as a friend, a mother, and a guide. Even today, she continues to walk beside human life, calm, gentle, and full of peace. The cow is more than an animal. She is a timeless symbol of love, care, and connection with nature. She reminds people that real strength is not in power or speed, but in kindness, patience, and peace. In India, the cow connects everything, the old and the new, the rich and the poor, the city and the village. She stands quietly while the world around her changes every day. Cars pass, phones ring, people hurry, but she stays calm, like the earth itself. Her presence is a bridge between modern life and ancient wisdom. She reminds people that no matter how far technology grows, human hearts still need gentleness. Many people say that the cow is like the earth in animal form. Both give life without asking anything in return. Both carry pain quietly and continue to give. The milk of the cow and the fruits of the earth feed families, children, and whole generations. When people respect the cow, they also learn to respect the planet that gives them everything. In this way, she becomes a teacher, a silent teacher of gratitude. The cow does not speak, yet she teaches through her silence. She shows that peace does not need noise or words. It grows slowly, like grass in the morning sun. By watching her, people remember to slow down, to breathe, and to live gently. Her stillness becomes a mirror. It reflects the calm that people often forget inside themselves. Many find peace just by looking at her soft eyes, as if they can see the kindness of the world inside them. For millions, the cow is sacred. But her message is not only for one religion, it is for all people who believe in compassion. She teaches that all life is connected, that when we hurt another being, we also hurt ourselves. And when we protect life, we protect our own hearts. In her image, people see the best parts of humanity: care, patience, and love without limits. The modern world moves fast. Machines grow stronger, cities grow taller, but sometimes hearts grow colder. The cow reminds us to keep our hearts warm, to look at life with gentle eyes, and to live in balance with the world around us. If every person learned even a little of her peace, the world would be a kinder place. A place where love leads more than fear, and where giving is more natural than taking. The symbol of the cow lives not only in temples or stories, it lives inside people, in their kindness, in their patience, in their wish to protect life. Every time someone helps an animal, feeds a hungry being, or shows mercy to another soul, the spirit of the cow lives again. She is not far away. She walks beside every act of goodness. When the sun sets over the Indian fields, you can still see cows walking slowly home. The sky turns gold and pink. The world becomes quiet. In that silence, you can feel something eternal, the soft breath of life, the rhythm of peace. That is what the cow represents. The eternal light that never fades, the love that never ends. The story of the sacred cow is the story of life itself, simple, gentle, and full of meaning. She teaches people to live with gratitude, to love without fear, and to walk softly on the earth. Her message is timeless. Be kind. Protect life. Live in peace. And as long as this message is remembered, the cow will remain not only in India, but in the hearts of people everywhere, as the timeless symbol of compassion and harmony. What does the symbol of the cow mean to you today? How do you think each of us can help make the world a kinder, more peaceful place? Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. Your support through comments, sharing your opinions, likes, and subscriptions helps spread the message of kindness and peace even further. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more inspiring stories. I look forward to reading your thoughts and seeing you in the next episode.